Hey everybody, it's the Secret Genie. I was just in the mirror, just admiring myself and just touching on myself. I think I was actually watching porn. Not my own, but someone else's porn. I think that's what I was doing. And I was just thinking, like, men really have, or in our lineage, we've been told to be seen and not heard. You know, sex is for the men. Hey everybody, it's the Secret Genie. It's been a while. It's been a minute, so I'm a little kind of camera shy. It's been a while, guys. Like, I don't know. I feel like a virgin to this. Things have really been different. You know, a lot of things have been happening with this time with me away. I've been actually doing a couple of things behind the scenes, just because you don't see me in the forefront every week, every day, whatever, doesn't mean that things are not going on in the background. So just wanted to let you know that, and that you should keep your eyes open for some great news ahead in the future. I'm not going to announce those just yet until they're like completed, you know. I've been manifesting on these things, and I'm just ready for you guys to see it, to get it, all of that stuff. So it's coming soon. Another thing, well, by the time that you see this, it'll be way past my birthday at that point. But my birthday was just last week. So I went to LA. I had a lot of fun with my cousin. She got me to do some crazy shit, like, what was that, parasailing and shit like that. I don't do scary heights and above water and things like that, you know. It's not me. But I did enjoy it. I actually told her, like, I'm so glad that you had me do this, because I do love water. I just don't like to be above water, especially where it's deep and it's cold as fuck, you know? So it was a little scary, but once we did it, it was like actually very therapeutic. It was beautiful. It was beautiful to see over not the entire city, but, you know, to see into the city, to see, you know, the water as a whole. It was so beautiful. You know, that we're made of like 90% or 85% water. So I am a water girl. I like to swim. I like to do things like that. But when it just comes to stuff like that, I'm normally just, maybe not. I'll watch you. But I'm glad I did it. What else has been going on? I haven't been having a lot of sex lately, you know, not even with myself. Like, I've masturbated here and there, but it's not been anything that's been, I don't know, it just hasn't been a lot of that activity going on, at least ever since Valentine's Day. That is when things were just beautifully nasty and all of that kind of good stuff. But I have not been, you know, I don't know, just things have not been going in that direction for me. And it's honestly, it's not because of lack of sex. I can get it whenever I want it. I mean, even for, you know, for myself especially, but it's not because of the lack. It's more so because I haven't been in the entire mood, which is normal. I mean, people go through these, you know, moments where they are not hypersexual, but they're extremely horny all the time, like me. Or they're just, you know, into their sexual peak. But then they have these moments when their sexual peak is very low. And that just happened to be me. Nothing's changed. I have been eating like shit, so that could also have an effect on it. I started back eating chicken, but I'm actually gonna stop. So that's between me and you. Okay, all right. Nah, but I'm actually gonna go back to being pescatarian full time for at least a year. I'm gonna try my hand at veganism. Hopefully next year. We'll see. we'll see. I haven't set the intentions yet and manifested on it just yet. So right now it's just up in the air. But that's the plan. That's the goal. So, I mean, but yeah, eating has a lot to do with your sex drive decreasing. Also just what you put in your body, whether it's just pops and juices and things like that. Nothing natural like water. Hello. I've been drinking water, but I just was eating that chicken and kind of not giving a fuck about, you know, the other shit like sweets and stuff. So that's been a thing, but I have still been doing the good stuff too, like eating my smoothies, drinking my smoothies every day, with my herbs. So why didn't y'all tell me? I'm trying ashwagandha powder in my smoothies for the very first time as of today. Why did y'all not tell me that it's so gross? Like, it's nasty as fuck. It smells terrible. It tastes like, I can't even describe the taste. It's indescribable. Like, it was just not what I was expecting. So I learned that I have to use that in very, very small doses in my smoothies because that taste just really masks over everything. Like, I had so many fruits. So I had juice. I had freshly squeezed orange juice in there, pineapple juice, like just different things that should not have, you know, been masked by that. But yeah. Definitely going to use smaller doses of that. I wish y'all would have told me how gross it is, but you know, it helps with energy, stamina, things of that nature. I think back when I did edibles, I mentioned that as a aphrodisiac herb, which indeed it is, at least for those properties. And it also can help men with, what was it? I think it's erectile dysfunction, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to look that up again, but I know that it can help men with sexual incompetence and things like that. So definitely try it. They say you can put it in your food and your water. I'm gonna stick to the smoothies, but we're gonna use smaller doses, okay? Because I used about a half teaspoon. We're gonna use about a quarter because that was terrible. But so yeah, so eating, I'm trying to get back on track, trying to get back with exercising and stuff, especially since the trip. What else? Just a lot has been going on, but at the same time so little. Like, everything's still the same with me. Like, I don't know. So today I actually did want to talk about something. I had a little topic that I wanted to quickly discover with you guys, or not discover, but you know, talk about with you guys that I don't think I've ever talked about. It's like some hair on my fucking face and nose. I don't know, but it's terrible. So, sex faces. So Trey Songz did a song called Love Faces and shit like that, and I was in high school when that song came out. So of course I knew what sex or love faces were back then, but you know, like when you are in the actual act of sex, you're not thinking about, you're not thinking about what faces you're making. You're never thinking about that. But that is something that is a huge turn on for your partners to see your face, of course, and what kind of faces that you are making in reaction to what they are doing to you or just the moment in general. So I know that because of that song, I used to try to be cautious of what faces I was making. And did that work? Probably not. I don't have a camera, you know, every time that I have sex, or a mirror I'm not in front of all the time. But a couple of videos that I've made have seen my face, and I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? I wish there was a mirror there. But then, I mean, of course, if you're paying attention to that, then you're not paying attention to the pleasure. So you're fucking up the mood for you and your partner. But Yeah, so I was talking to the guy that I've been talking to for the last couple of months. We've been talking. I was talking to him, and he was just telling me about my faces. I guess that I make this crazy eye roll or cross-eyed. I cross my eyes when I'm coming or when it's feeling really, 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 really good. And it's crazy because I never remember if I did it or not. Because the last time that we had sex, I was like, did I do it this time? He was like, yep, you sure did. And I'm like, I did. It's like sometimes I can feel me crossing my eyes and, because it feels so fucking good. Like, especially when you're coming. Oh my gosh, when you're coming, like, you're either closing your eyes normally, or I guess in my case, I'm crossing them. Just, hey. But I never really realized how sexy it is to watch your man come. And um, I really, 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 really enjoy looking while I am giving him head. I like peeking up, seeing if his eyes are closed. I like making you look at me. I want you to look at me. Don't fucking look around. Don't close your eyes. But if it feels so good that that's what you have to do, then cool. But look at me. I want you to enjoy this visual. Um, yeah, I want you to enjoy this because it may never happen again. No, it's fine. But I want you to enjoy this. I want you to get all of the senses going during this moment. I want you to fully um embrace what's going on, what's happening to you. I want you to see me taking you in, even if it's not me sucking your dick. I want you to feel it. I want you to see how I'm reacting to you. It's a true connection piece for me when you're making eye contact. So watching those faces, like I said before, it's a real turn on because you're seeing not everybody makes the same faces. Not everybody looks the same when you're having sex. So I want you to get this uniqueness out of me, my unique faces. And I want to see yours too. I used to have an issue with closing my eyes during sex. Now they be wide open. And I think that's also because of the level of comfortability. I don't think that's really a word. I've always made that word up, whatever. But I think that's just the level of comfort that you have with your partner. Like, I've had partners where I thought I was comfortable, they were fucking me, especially if we get fucked raw or anything like that. Like, of course I'm comfortable. What do you mean? But no, it's a different level when it's somebody that you actually have a full-on connection with everything. Like, it's crazy. So I think that once you've gained that comfort and you have the ability, or you have that confidence with that person, or you should have that confidence regardless of somebody else giving you, affirmations or whatever. You should have that confidence in yourself. However, it's a whole different thing when somebody else is like looking at you and geeking you up while you're like doing your thing, or while they're doing their thing to you, and they're just saying like that, like, you're a good girl, take it, like, you're so beautiful, you're so hot, whatever. Like, those things are just so amazing, and it makes me want to come on demand. I mean, when you say things like that to me, I'm thinking that you're telling me come. So, but that's just me. But yeah, so love faces, sex faces, those are, very important. Nonetheless, like, you have to really engage. It's a way to engage with your partner and connect with them and to get to know their body. And it also helps to guide you on what you should continue to do during sex. Like, if I make a certain face when you do this or something like that. It's like those nonverbal cues that I'm giving you, apparently, that my body is giving you, because I'm not doing it on purpose. It's literally just happening. So sex faces are pretty amazeballs. Get it? Amazeballs. It wasn't really a pun, but just balls. Just makes me smile. So, nah, but for real, guys, that's really all that I have today. I hope that you guys will continue to watch. I thank you for being such loyal, loyal, what do I want to call y'all, fans, but loyal listeners, viewers. There we go. So yeah, come back next time. Bye.